Yeah, good morning, boys, once again. And we will go with the pedigree analysis today. And mind you that we have almost completed the syllabus for term 1 as it is given by the CBSE. And just for your memory sake, I would like to tell you that term 1 will be for 50 marks, 50. And in that, as per the CBSE circular, 35 marks theory, okay, 35 marks theory and 15 marks practicals. So 35 plus 15, 50 marks. Similarly, term 2, second term, which will be somewhere March, April 22, and that will be 50 marks. Again 35 plus 15. So term 1 50, term 2 50. So because 100 marks for your batch. And time and again I told you that first term 35 marks is based on MCQ pattern. Okay, MCQ pattern, multiple choice questions. And that is the reason why I have been telling you that you need to practice at least 10 questions daily on MCQ. So the moment we finish this pedigree analysis today, we have completed the syllabus. Tomorrow onwards, I will give you lot of exposure to MCQs. And if you recollect from your memory, I told you MCQs will be of 3 types. One is the one statement and alternatives A, B, C, D, E. Okay?
Sir, what about practicals?
The practicals you have to come and do.
Yes.
You are coming now 10th November.
We'll come, sir.
Ah.
Yes, I was asking.
You will, once you
Sir,
come, no?
14th November is only ND exams, no?
That is only for Vikas, no? For other boys, Karnataka boys, yeah, for Karnataka boys, you are here only, no? You will come and then go to Dharwad, no? Your center is Dharwad. For,
Yes, sir.
for Vikas Kumar Yadav, I think it is Kanpur or Lucknow. So, North Indian boys who preferred because of Corona, nearest center.
We have kept center other than Dharwad, and we have to complete our exam and come, sir.
No, within Karnataka means you have to come on 10th November. Then, Hyderabad also. It's only one night, no? One night journey. Anyway, clarification I will give you officially, right? Don't worry about that. You do well, prepare well, and I want Kadkol batch to clear 100%. I want all 76 children to clear UPSC NDA. And you must create a record in the school. Okay, Kadkol? Prasad? No, everybody is silent. Sandeep also became silent. Yeah. So give me a promise that all of you will clear UPSC written exam. And that should be the target for you. Immediate target is 14th November. And you know 14th November, Kadkol, is Children's Day. It happens to be Children's Day. So it is your day. So on your day, you must be extremely good. What do you say, Prasad? And I told you, Prasad, your batch is my last batch. I'll be retiring. So I want Prasad batch to give me a gift. 100 out of 100 in biology. That is one promise given by Sandeep Jadhav, Rakesh Mohanty, Kadkol, Prasad, Raghavendra, okay, Mahesh. All of you promised me. That's our batch will create record. Okay, that is as your biology teacher. And as senior master, you have to give me a gift. What is that gift? First, number 1, all of you must clear your UPSC. Okay? All of you must clear your UPSC. I don't want any failure. FAIL, I should not see against your name. Okay, that is the promise you should give to me. Second, we should get a defense trophy. We got way back in 1987, if I remember correctly. 1987 to 2021. Too long, no, Sandeep?
Yes, sir.
I think Sandeep was not there at that time when we got the defense trophy. So now Sandeep should get it. And as a retired teacher, I will be coming. I will be joining with you to receive the defense trophy. So it is a prestige issue. You know, we were talking about DNA, Rakesh.
Yes, sir.
What is our DNA, Rakesh? Sainik School Bijapur DNA.
NDA.
हाँ, then क्या राकेश बोलते हैं, राकेश मोहंती बोलते हैं जय जगन्नाथ, है ना राकेश?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, so I want you all, including Rakesh Mohanty, day scholar, Sindhe, you must pass. I am using the word intentionally, MUST, right? And for that you need to work hard. And thankfully CBSE is giving you term 1 in MCQ form, and in UPSC ND also it is MCQ form. That means CBSE is helping you to clear your UPSC. So you are preparing for CBSE, Prasad, automatically you are preparing for ND also. So prepare for that, and there will be at least 1 or 2 questions from pedigree analysis. Okay? So first and foremost you must understand what is pedigree. As someone said, it is family tree. Okay? Like Prasad tells in Kannada, Vamsaruksha. Isn't it, Prasad? So we are starting with Muttate, then Tate, then Appa, then Prasad, like this, generation after generation. Okay? And we analyze how is Prasad's Muttate, then how was Tate, how is Appa, how is Prasad, like that. So this analysis, analyzing our family members, going back, say generation 1, generation 2, generation 3, generation 4, and present generation, Prasad generation, Sandeep generation, Rakesh Mohanty generation. This analysis of all the members of the family, we can call it as pedigree analysis. And why to do, Rakesh? What for we should do analysis? Prasad knows.
Sir. For finding these traits, sir.
For finding all the characteristics that are coming from generation to generation. So Prasad is very tall boy, no? Huge boy. Now how is that Prasad is huge, tall boy? We have to see the family. His father must be tall. His mama should be tall. His grandfather must be tall. Grandfather's father must be tall. So if you see Prasad, if you observe the photos of his family, you will understand. So the height, character height is coming in his family from generation to generation. Similarly, we also, this is positive character. Sometimes we have to analyze the negative characters also. If there is any genetic disease, see, we are worried about that now. If there is any genetic disease that is coming from generations to generation, present generation may not be knowing. Okay? So, we need to analyze the family tree because of that. I hope I made clear. It is for both positive as well as negative traits to be analyzed. That is the purpose. And what is the procedure to do this? The procedure is we go with the symbols, because we can't write all the names. Very difficult. It will become a big tree, banyan tree it will become. So we want to make it a small tree. Okay? And we use symbols for this. Like in genetics, Punnett square, we were writing, no? Instead of writing tall, we were writing capital T, capital T. Hybrid tall, capital T, small t. We were using abbreviations, no? Like that, here we are using symbols. Now, here the symbols you must understand is, one is circle. You can see that blue circle in the first two, wife and husband. Let me expand. Yeah, look at that.
Sir, this can be created only for those who are living.
Not living also.
We don't know anything about it.
Yeah, that is why we are doing this analysis. We can predict based on present generation, like Sandeep generation, Sandeep daddy's generation, Sandeep's grandfather generation. We can predict whether a particular trait was flowing in your family or not. Okay, that prediction we can do. Like our Rakesh Mohanty will do in Orissa, based on stars, horoscope, Jataka. Rakesh will tell us, like that. This in your hometowns, your Purohits will be telling based on your birth star. What are your characters, all that. Isn't it? Based on the planets, you will tell Shani ide, Sandeep, ಎಂಟನೇ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶನಿ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಪೂಜಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ. So like that, here, unlike planets and stars, we go with the genes. Being biology students, we predict something that is going to happen and something that has been coming in our family tradition, in our family tree, based on analysis. So that analysis is called pedigree analysis. So this we do, procedure we do with the help of chart, pedigree analysis chart. And in the chart, we use symbols. Now you are seeing the first one square with red color and one sphere or circle with blue. So here circle represents, Sandeep, circle represents female and square represents male. And when we blacken, okay, either a square or the sphere, if we shade it, that indicates that person is suffering with a disease. Is that clear? If the square or circle is not shaded, inside nothing is there, then healthy. That indicates healthy. And then between male and female, if we put one horizontal line, it means marriage. Okay, both are married. And then down we are putting vertical line and horizontal line. Now you can see there is only one line, vertical line coming from see these two parents. Only one circle is coming now. Is it one circle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that indicates children. Okay, vertical line coming down indicates the children. And on the left side you can see Roman letters. Roman letter 1, Roman letter 2, Roman letter 3. This indicate generations. First generation, second generation, third generation, like this. Right? And sometimes instead of shading, there will be lines drawn inside. Like circle is there. In the circle, only lines will be there. That means carrier. Means the lady is not suffering as such, but she is carrying a dangerous gene inside her. And when she gets married, produce children, and that lethal gene or dangerous gene can go to children. But she is not suffering. She is only carrier. She is carrying that dangerous gene, lethal gene. Is that clear? So these are the symbols that we use in pedigree analysis. So already I think, if I am correct, I have posted a small notes about this in the group. You can go through the notes after my class. So basically here how to analyze this chart? One male, one female, generation 1. Horizontal line is there, means they are married, right? Vertical line is there down, means they got children. How many children? Only one, no? Is it one? Second generation? How many are there? How many squares? How many circles? Yeah. Just see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vertical lines are there down. Just see, observe that. First one is square with red color. Second one is blue, square. Third one is sphere or circle with red color. Fourth one is circle with blue color. Fifth one is circle with red color. So totally how many? 5 children. These two couple produced 5 children. How many male? How many female? Is it 3 males? Rakesh, just see. Male means square, I said.
So 2 males, sir.
2 males and 3 females. Rakesh being boy, he is telling one extra. Isn't it, Rakesh? देखिए बच्चा कितना है, बच्चा कितना है, बच्ची कितने हैं? बच्चा तो 2 है ना?
Yes, sir.
Rakesh friends are only 2. Whereas Sandeep friends are 3. What, Sandeep?
One extra, sir.
Sandeep friends are 3 are there, see. 3 circles are there. And in that, Sandeep, 2 red color and 1 blue color. Sandeep is Rashtrakuta house boy, no? That's why, see, 1 blue color is there. Right. Now, in turn, you come to generation 3. Now, generation 3, first boy, that red square boy, married to a girl, blue colored circle. And how many children? They got 2, 1 boy, 1 girl. Correct? Third generation, left side. I hope all of you are following. Prasad?
Yes, sir.
Prasad, Mahesh? Yeah. Then second, second see Mahesh. For the second son, again he got married, blue, and that couple have got 3 children, 2 girls and 1 boy, blue, all 3 blue color. And then see the third and fourth, no branch, means not yet married. Sandeep, take care. 2 girls, not yet married. And the last one, you see. Last one, the boy. Now, girl getting married to a boy. And they are very good. They are having family planning. How many? 4 children. Isn't it, Sandeep? 2 boys and 2 girls. And red color indicates the danger zone. Correct?
Yes.
And who is having this red color more, boys or girls? Overall, if you see, in all the generation 1, generation 2, generation 3, starting with the grandfather, Ajja or Nidkundu.
Girls.
Yeah.
Girls, sir.
Girls are having, no? Men only 3. Females 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 females.
Sir, but you said females will be carriers, boys will be surely.
Females will be carriers if only they are mono, means 1 gene is there. Like we said, alleles, remember? Capital T, alleles. But only if Sandeep is writing capital T, it is gene. And in that, when we write capital T, Sandeep calls it as dominant gene. Correct, no? And most of the time,
Yes, sir.
Sandeep, these diseases come because of recessive alleles. Okay? So we say the diseases may be because of two reasons, either autosomal or allosomal. Autosomes, chromosomes that are responsible for our body characters, like Prasad knows his height. Okay? Body character, height. That is because of autosomes. How many autosomes we are having in our body, in every cell? 44 autosomes, Sandeep.
22 pairs.
22 pairs, 44 autosomes. So, if any disease is coming because of these 44 autosomes, then we say autosomal inheritance. Okay? On the other hand, allosomes, X and Y, isn't it? So, if there is any disease, genetic disease that is coming in our family generation after generation because of X chromosome, then we say X chromosomal inheritance. So, there can be either autosomal inheritance or allosomal inheritance, X and Y also. In that, X chromosome predominantly shows lot many diseases coming from generation after generation. So, we analyze this pedigree chart of the family by analyzing both autosomes as well as allosomes. And if it is autosomal, I think there is no discrimination between boy and girl. They straight away come to both men and women. Only thing is, in that we are bad luck, Prasad. Boys, males, you get just one gene. Okay? Any dangerous gene, lethal gene, one gene is enough for us to become deceased. Okay? Whereas for girls, there should be pair, allele. Then only they suffer. But if there is only one allele or lethal gene, dangerous gene, then they are carriers. They don't suffer. That particular girl will not suffer. That particular female will not suffer. But she becomes a carrier, potential carrier we say. So in autosomal inheritance, you can see the numbers will spread, both male as well as female, because 44 autosomes are same for both male and female. We say paternal and maternal chromosomes, isn't it? But when it comes to X chromosome, it is again we need to know whether that X chromosome is contributed from the girl, mother, or from the father, because father will be having XY. So, which chromosome is contributed to the embryo? So, if you take the percentage, whose percentage is more?
Boys.
Not boy. Boy has got only one, no, X chromosome. Another one is Y chromosome. Whereas mother's side, she has got XX. So, any X chromosome out of the two having a lethal gene is contributed to the embryo. Thank you very much, because the child suffers. Since it is X chromosome from the mother, because she has got a pair of X chromosomes, chances of embryo getting that disease from the mother is more than from the father, because father has got only one X chromosome, luckily. Hence, Sandeep says, Tayi kottida vara. What do you say, Sandeep? Of course, Sandeep knows no mother will give or make her son to suffer. Okay? Because after all, mother, no, she won't do anything of that sort. But all this is what our Kadkol calls it in mathematics, permutation and combinations. Which chromosome is inherited having a lethal gene? This is that. So this pedigree chart helps us to identify exactly that. So, what is the notes that he is giving? In humans, control crosses are not possible. So, the study of family history about inheritance is used. It is only for our own benefit. Such an analysis of genetic traits in several generations, okay, is called pedigree analysis, right? And then the representation of the chart showing family history is called pedigree. So, in human genetics, pedigree study is utilized to trace the inheritance of a particular gene or specific trait. Trait means, character. And then abnormality. Is there any genetic abnormality? Whether the finger is missing out of 5 fingers, whether like Hrithik Roshan you got extra finger. So that, and plus whatever genetic diseases we talked, all that. Now the symbols that we are using just now I said, look at that. Square is male, circle is female. And if there is, what do you say this? Diamond shape, no? Sex is unspecified. We don't know whether it is male or female. Then affected individuals, of course, Vijayana Rose color, Vikas Kumar Yadav. Look at that. If Vijayana Rose color comes, Vikas, danger. That's why we call it danger house, right? And if we put a horizontal line between a square and circle, it is marriage between the two, okay? And further, if there is a double line, Sandeep, Maman Magalu Antan Sandeep, okay? Marriage between relatives, okay? Double line. Then,
Double line is marriage between relatives.
if Sandeep marries Maman Magalu, then we will put double line. And biologically, all being biology students, that we should try to avoid that.
We should not marry our relatives.
Try to avoid that, okay? Because the reason is simple. The genome is same from the family. Variations will not be there. Exactly. Yeah. That's why Rakesh is searching in Puri, not in Bijapur. Okay. Next, parents above, and when you put vertical line, just now I said, the vertical line shows the formation of children. Okay. In this case, he is showing you one square, one circle, that is parents. Vertical line, again he is showing 2 branches, one square, one circle, indicating one daughter, one boy. And then look at that. Parents with affected male child. Very unfortunate, no? Only one baby, only one child, and that child is affected. That's why Vikas Kumar Yadav, Vijayana Rao's dangerous. Look at that. And then if there is number within the square, if there is any number, and that number indicates, instead of putting 5 blocks there, simply put one block and put the number that indicates unaffected offsprings, 5 unaffected offsprings. But here he is showing some color inside. When you are drawing, don't draw any shade. If you put shade, it means it is affected. Okay, please remember this. It should be a blank square. Okay, and here we are using the word offspring. Offspring means child. The child can be male or female. Remember that. That's why we are putting not square, not circle. We are putting a diamond type and putting the number 5, 6, whatever it is. Right? Now, we said these are the symbols that we use. Now we go to the pedigree analysis of autosomal dominant trait. Okay, and myotonic dystrophy is giving the example. What is this myotonic dystrophy? Myotomes is muscular protein. Dystrophy, as person puts on age, Sandeep, the muscles will become weak and weak. A stage will come where he cannot lift any luggages. That is the thing. He becomes weaker and weaker.
This is not recessive, sir.
This is autosomal dominant. Look at that. Autosomal dominant trait. The muscular dystrophy. And if you just to see, next one is autosomal recessive. Now here, of course, already we have studied sickle cell anemia. Now compare both the charts. You will understand one pattern there. Now take the top one, autosomal dominant trait, myotonic dystrophy. First generation, who is suffering? If you take this chart, female. Circle is red, no? Let me expand. Yeah. See, Sandeep? Female is suffering. Now, second generation, and how many children they have got?
Male and female both.
Male and female. In the second generation, there is suffering from both. Okay. And that the couple are having how many children? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 children. Out of 4 children, it is 50-50. Isn't it? 2 girls, 2 boys. And in that, 1 girl, 1 boy, normal, safe. Whereas that red color, square and circle, indicating 1 boy is suffering, 1 girl is also suffering. Now look at that. In the third generation, again, out of 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl. Isn't it? Out of the 3, again the girl. See the pattern, if you see autosomal dominant, it is the girls who are suffering more. Why? Dominant. Autosomal dominant gene. There has to be presence of a dominant gene. That is the reason. Whereas in recessive, you see, autosomal recessive, who is suffering more? 2 red squares are there, 1 red circle is there. Boys are suffering. Why recessive gene? Even if it is recessive gene, that is enough to make the boys suffer, whereas girl is healthy. Okay? And I will give this side what is that they have analyzed. So pedigree analysis helps to understand whether a trait is dominant or recessive. And then
Sir, but a male has more variation in genes, means X and Y chromosomes.
yeah, excellent. But we are talking of autosomal, no? Autosomes are same, no? 44.
Yes.
44 autosomes. Those numbers are same, no? For girl or a boy.
Yes.
That is the reason. And we were talking about that hemophilia, Queen Victoria, and Woodyar House boys call it, no, Royal Woodyars. Sandeep, now you understood, no, why they call it Royal Woodyars. Look at that. Except Rakesh Mohanty. Rakesh Mohanty will not call, but his daddy calls Royal Woodyars. Now look at that. Yeah. He is giving whole family of that. And you can see. Now let me make it short. Yes. And make it up. Then you understand why it is called royal disease. Further I will down. Yeah. Yes, Rakesh? As I said, if it is blank like this, that means normal male. Look at that. Normal male. If it is a square without shading, normal female. But square is there with lines. Of course, he has put half, but normally we put lines. Then it is a carrier female. And square fully blocked or shaded, that is hemophilic male, affected male. And in this chart, if you see, Sandeep, Our bad luck, no, Sandeep. Look at that. Look at that.
Male are more
That is what I said to Sandeep. Tai kottida vara. Okay? This is unfortunate for us. So, when we analyze this, Sandeep, what happens? Present generation, Sandeep generation will come to know what sort of disease is likely to come. So, we can take precautions. Nowadays, thanks to that, I said the other day one famous Hollywood actress, Jennifer Lopez, no? Yeah, in the pedigree analysis, I think she has gone for the pedigree analysis and found out that in her family, continuously, generation after generation, there was a gene floating down for breast cancer. So she has undergone gene therapy and she is perfect now. So doctors have assured that she will not get the breast cancer and for the future also. So gene therapy plays a crucial role here. And this also helps Sandeep. So far what Sandeep was doing, he was seeing only planets, he was seeing stars, birth star, Jataka, isn't it, to marry a girl. Now it's not so. At least in European countries, they are following this. They are going for the blood analysis, analyze the gene that is coming predominantly generation after generation, and Sandeep decides whether he should marry that girl or not. Similarly, when Sandeep decides, girl also will not keep quiet, na? Avren bidtara Sandeep kya? She is also asking Sandeep, give me 10 ml blood. She will also analyze Sandeep's blood. So overall, if you see Sandeep, it is for our good. So pedigree analysis is very good structure that helps us to understand the lethal genes, dangerous genes that are floating in the family. And we can take necessary corrective measures. Right? I'll be posting
Prince Henry is also living sick, sir.
all. That's why they are called a royal family, royal disease. The disease is called royal disease. Look at that chart. I think already I have posted this video to you, Sandeep.
Yes, sir.
Just go through that. And then I will post today one notes about this. How to know whether the gene that is flowing is autosomal dominant or autosomal recessive or is it X chromosome inheritance. 3 paragraphs I will put in the WhatsApp group. Just go through it. Right? See you tomorrow then. Bye.